Jo. Genshin Impact 4.1 ist da. Natürlich wird wieder gestreamt. Haha, haha. Und natürlich sind wir so nett und sagen den Leuten in Discord Bescheid. Ja. Alles bereit machen. So, versteckt sich Discord da. Genshin 4.1. Bock. Au. In Discord drin. So, yo, Noro, was geht? Hey, yo, ho, ho. Neue Gebiete. Neues System. Ach ja. Neue Figuren. Die hier kommen auch. Also, ich meine, Risley kommt dann. Kommt danach, ja, ja. Neue Waffen. Ach, das hier ist eine Waffe. Oh, lol. Monetär. Ach, ist das Risleys Waffe? Lol. Eine Aktionswaffe. Neuer Auftrag, Legendenaufträge, bla bla bla, neue Gegner, das hört nicht mehr auf. Wahrscheinlich eine neue Archonquest machen, oder? Ja, vermutlich. Die anderen Sachen sind nicht so interessant für den Stream. Missionen, ja, ja. Auch das Abschließen von Aufträgen, das haben wir bestimmte Objekte, bla 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 bla. Ist das jetzt wie ein Honkai oder wie? Ah, ich glaube, das ist jetzt wie ein Honkai. Dass man nicht die Dailies machen muss, wenn man nicht will, sondern andere Sachen machen kann. Belohnungen 1 auch so. Aber was sind denn die anderen Sachen, die man machen kann? Oh. Öffnen von Truhen und so zählt auch. Interessant. Oh, genau. Hier ist es noch was Neues dazugekommen. Doch auch mehr Zeug gekommen. Bang, bang. Oh. Das war's? Echt jetzt? Nur die 2? So Billo-Dinger? Ich dachte, das zieht sich jetzt hier durch. Sehr enttäuschend. Als ob. Ja, gut. Ja, gut. Hier der neue krasse Banner. Waffenbanner. Ich meine, er ist okay. Die 2 Waffen hier sind cool. Und die 2 Bonuswaffen sind super nice. Und ich hätte gern dieses Schwert. Aber hey, ja, bin noch nicht weiter. Im ersten Tempel bekommen. Oh, nice. Wie steht das Spiel? Das Spiel steht weit. Oh, ja. Ist mir egal, Venti. Neuer Battle Pass. Und wir können ja auch gleich ausprobieren. Okay. Essen wir ihn gleich. Da werde ich nicht zuschauen können, tut mir leid. Ach, easy. Muss ich dafür nicht entschuldigen. Alles gut. Oh, natürlich Fische. Wie macht man sein... Aufbleiben. Jo. Ja, Mann. Der Gameplay ist schon nice. Alter, macht richtig Laune. Richtig Laune, Mann. Natürlich Hut hau. Die mag ich vom Gameplay eigentlich nicht so sehr. Aber das ist ein sehr guter Charakter. weiß nicht, wie man die richtig spielt. Ist egal. So, ho, ho, ho. Macht dann auch noch Dailies. Und dann geht's heute weiter mit der Dingens-Quest. Der da hier. Aber ein bisschen was wird noch gemacht, ja. Bevor es weitergeht. Was wir dann hier für ein Team bekommen.
As you wish, mein Fräulein. Dodge this. Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
No escape. Midnight phantasmical.
Dang. Badabusch. Badabum. Shingshu, der Klassiker. Hier, wir kriegen einfach 2 Charaktere, weil Shingshu einfach zu OP ist.
No, my sword.
Weil er einfach zu gut ist.
Get rain cutter.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this. Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Dodge this.
So. Dann soll mal schauen, wie so die Fontaine Dailies sind, jedenfalls 4 davon. Die mache ich heute zum ersten Mal. Ich hoffe, die gehen alle recht flott.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Cool it.
Scratch that. Diana special.
This moment will be frozen.
Try not to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
Viel Spaß mit Archonquest. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Stream. Yo! Trotzdem danke fürs Vorbeischauen. Und ich hoffe, ich werde viel Spaß haben. Neue Archonquest, immer gut. Beim nächsten Mal spielen wir dann wieder normal. Mal schauen, abhängig davon, wie lang die Quest geht. Oder vielleicht bist du das nächste Mal schon weit genug. Hihi. War ja auch möglich. Aber ja, ich möchte natürlich hier nicht spoilern. Du. Hier. Fangen wir an mit Dailies. Müssen schnell vorbei sein. Vielleicht können wir auch auf Dings Stufe 2, auf Anziehen Stufe 2. Das wäre ganz cool. Dann können wir auch noch Weeklies machen. In Fontaine. Oh, ich muss mein Team wechseln. Ach, komm schon. Mann, was ist denn los? Ja. Lynette. Hey, Big Boy.
Midnight phantasm. Now you shall perish. Ha!
Hier noch ein Drache. Oh Leute.
Shine down.
Cue the spotlight. Step on up. You blade. Ha.
Illusion shattered.
Midnight pit.
Hi. Du 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 du. Dun dun dun. Und das hier, okay, einfach nur ein paar Viecher killen, das können wir.
Shine down.
Stay put.
Oh.
Over here. Ha. Let the magic begin.
Ha! Inazuma shines eternal.
By royal decree.
Du du du. Badadum. So, ich möchte natürlich markieren, was ich einsammle. Dafür muss ich wissen, wo ich bin. Hier. Oh Leute, ich muss da auch noch was einsammeln. Ne, muss ich nicht. Da ist aber noch was.
Cry up.
Was ist denn da noch? Okay. Mhm. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Na gut. Nächster Daily. Und wenn Lucy heute noch dazu kommt, können wir vielleicht auch ein paar Puls machen. Wenn Lucy wollte Nivillette. Nivillette. Und wir können dann ein paar Pulse da machen. Ich meine, ich könnte auch vielleicht ihn selber holen, aber mein Pity und so. Ich will unbedingt Furina. Wobei er halt richtig nice war gerade beim Spielen. Hat Laune gemacht, diesen Laser zu schießen. Warte, das Flugobjekt. Okay. Kann ich machen. Oh. Oh lol. Nicht mal Musik dazu. Und das? Oh. Billo. So, die Daily auf, vielleicht kriegen wir noch was. Wir müssten auch, schauen wir mal. Eine Mission. Ach, das ist jetzt nur. Kommt das jetzt dazu oder gehört es zu den. Also wir haben 2 Dailies gemacht. Wenn das hier jetzt einsammeln. Aha. Verstehe ich noch nicht so ganz. Ja, haben wir eine Theorie. Aber das sehen wir dann. Jetzt ist Musik da. Badabu, badabu. Jetzt?
I created another universe and found it
Muss ich noch was machen, oder? Er ist einfach stehen geblieben. Hm. Okay. Na dann. Gehen wir wohl weiter, hm? Oh. Komisch. Und wir können hier auch einfach... Genau. Hui. Tschüss. Schippi. Ich meine, das ging jetzt auch relativ flott. Dann war das okay. Hoppala. Hey du. Kleiner Magie-Dude. Mach dich kaputt. Tschüss. Ey. Tschüss. Ey. Das ist ein Fischer? Was willst du von uns? Ives, Taucher. Ah, so ein Pech. Bist du ein Taucher? Klar, ich stecke doch in einem Tauchanzug, oder? Ah, leider was Pech. So komplex, bla bla bla, daily bla bla bla. Sag mir einfach, was ich machen soll. Ich könnte dir helfen. Ah, keine Arbeit. Ich kann tauchen. Was soll ich tun? Mich markieren? Er markiert für mich was? Und da muss ich hin. Okay. Hui. Ja, damit. Oh, oha. Da ist ein Dingens. Den will ich. Okay. Das kriegt man hin. Hey. Zack. Erledigt. Gab es hier noch ein Challenge-Dingens hier? Zeit-Challenge. Halte gedrückt. Aber wie? Hier ist nirgendwo. Da hinten, der da? Oh. Die sind komisch. Aber es hat funktioniert. Meinetwegen. So, wie sieht's aus? Haben wir hier noch so eins? Nehm's mal. Jetzt können wir keine mehr bekommen und für die... Ah, und die sind jetzt auch grau. Das heißt, wir können... Okay, jetzt haben wir die 4 Sachen bekommen. Wenn man zu faul ist, Dailies zu machen, kann man sich mit irgendwie Kisten sammeln. Das holen. Okay, ich verstehe. Bringt uns also eigentlich nicht viel. Weil wir wollen ja Dailies machen. Es könnten ja... Wobei, kommt auch an welche Dailies. Wenn es welche sind, die man nicht machen will, dann kann man die einfach überspringen. Solange man noch anderes Zeug hat. Na gut. Ist okay. Ganz schön weit weg.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Oh. Du, du, du.
Step on up.
So, dann sind wir bald fertig mit den Dailies. Da hinten will ich hin. Oh. Hey. Okay. Let's go. Ah ne, wir sind schon fertig. Krass. Oha, es geht weiter. Die Map ist einfach größer geworden. Jo, wie geil ist das denn? Voll gut. Super, dann gehen wir mal kurz hier hin. Hier ist immer easy abzugeben. Super, ist so schön, alles zusammen. So wie es sein soll, Mann. Ja, es gibt doch eine. Ach hier, okay. Habe ich übersehen. Aber wir können das hier schon an. Okay, ja, okay. Verstehe. Na gut, da gibt's einen. Das ergibt Sinn. Oh. Boom, 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 boom,
This
boom,
route-
boom. So, was machen wir denn hier?
If you ever
Ja, aber vor allem jetzt am Anfang, wenn wir die ganzen Dailies machen, dass wir die einmal gemacht haben. Vielleicht sogar mehrfach. Um irgendwelche anderen Quests freizuschalten. Zugeschalten. Gehen wir davon aus, dass es in Fontaine immer noch so ist wie in anderen Gebieten. Du, du, du.
illusion shattered. Don't be scared, Shadow Raven. Step on up. Don't get him, Healway. Cue the spotlight. There is no escape. Oz revealed by hit.
Bang! So, jetzt aber. Ja. Badadada. Oh,
Add Astra. Thank you for
bang!
Add Astra.
Ah, hier kriegen wir auch solche Sachen. Falls wir zu faul sind, die einzusammeln. Um Waffen-Dinger zu Blaupausen zu kaufen. Zack. Spielen wir gleich noch, ja. Warum nicht? Das hier bringt uns jetzt nicht super viel. Wir haben ja nicht mal genug. Aber irgendwann noch. Wurde die mir gerade angezeigt? Ich nehme sie mal kurz an. Filmaufnahmen sind fehlgeschlagen, bla bla, aber nicht so viel. Ich will einfach nur die Quest haben. Was ist das für eine Filmkamera? Ist effizient. Ist doch hier, bla bla bla. Ich weiß nichts von einer Mission. Wir wollen irgendwie Hilfe mit irgendeiner Kamera. Ich helfe. Ja, gib mir Zeug. Gib mir die Mission und ich verziehe mich. So. Ja, jetzt haben wir das gesehen. Jetzt wird es mir hoffentlich nicht mal angezeigt. Perfekt. Dann können es ja mit der Hauptquest weitergehen. Ziel verfolgen. Boom, Baby. Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Oh. Yo. Hey.
Here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
Wenn wir uns ausruhen wollen, könnten wir uns doch einen Ort mit einer schönen Aussicht aussuchen.
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
Aus mit der Wahrheit, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Aber sag mir nicht, wer der Täter ist.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Okay. Dun.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
Also erst jetzt fertig gelesen? Ich wäre nicht viel schneller.
Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Nee, noch nie gehört.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
Haha.
Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilat wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Oh.
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilat in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Okay.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Neuer Abschnitt. Die Rückkehr des die wirklich. Echt jetzt. Dass mir das jetzt im Weg ist. Als ob. Dann hätte Noro noch da bleiben können. Mann. Aber hoffentlich ist es nicht zu weit im Weg. Diese Quest. Mal kurz schauen, wie viele Pulse habe ich denn theoretisch? Ich meine, hier kommen noch 5 dazu. Hier habe ich 13. Na, nee. Ich will es nicht riskieren, Urina dann nicht zu bekommen. Aber ich kann es mir noch ein bisschen genauer ausrechnen, was ich so alles dazu bekomme. Haben ja jetzt eine Menge Zeit hier. 20 Tage. Hm. Ich hoffe, Charlotte ist da nicht zu fest. Ich glaube, das müsste jetzt Linnys Legendenauftrag sein, der da jetzt im Weg ist. Okay, hier ganz am Anfang. Vermutlich.
Isn't that Charlotte?
Nur kurz. Dann können wir der Quest weitermachen. Mit der
I
Hauptquest.
see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
The Phantom
Absolutely. I've
Weasel?
said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next?
Welches Element hat die eigentlich?
What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here.
Ich sehe es. Was ist das?
Perfect timing. So, the
Rio.
Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Dieb Zobel?
Yeah. This is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago. I guess you wouldn't know about it. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this. 10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known
Phantom
only
thief?
as the Weasel. Nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Persona?
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday. I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese
Ein
for
Nachmacher.
all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
Pipu, pipu, pupi.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged?
Er könnte es auf dich abgesehen haben, kleine Paimon.
But Paimon doesn't want to get kidnapped. Well, he'd have to go through you first. You would stop him, right?
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance. Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is missing, though. Something exclusive. Who
Exclusive.
should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Oh, dann wird Charlotte noch weiter benutzt. Ich will doch die andere Quest machen.
Lenny!
Anscheinend führt er gerade einen Zaubertrick vor.
Magic, magician, Caesar, the Phantom Weasel. That's it. Let's go interview Lenny. You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too. And what do phantom thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax. My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go. No time for delay.
Ich will doch nur den Auftrag machen. Ein vergessener Dieb. Der vergessene Dieb. Kann ich jetzt trotzdem vielleicht? Nope. Dann machen wir wohl ein Interview mit Linny. Hallo.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer, and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Hurra.
Hey, Linny?
Yo.
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
Du wirst verhaftet.
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand, let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Oh mein Gott, kann Gedanken lesen.
Cut it in one! Is this more of your trickery at work?
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Linny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
What are the chances?
Crazy.
Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, so what
Was
you're
geht?
saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, This has exclusive written all over it.
Jo.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
In
Being
Hackfleisch.
far too modest, Linny.
Hackfleisch
I
ist
think your
gut.
magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the
Man
compliment,
kann
though I
Chivapchichi
have
damit
to
machen.
say I don't
Oder auch
care much for the
Burger.
comparison.
Oder drin baden.
A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
Hat geschummelt.
It's good!
Wo ist die Blume? Hast du sie
That's the
gegessen?
question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
A surprise? Let me see!
Perverser. Was soll das?
It's right there! But how?
Wo hat der denn hingefasst?
This whole time?
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Linny, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters. But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice.
Oha.
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this Phantom Weasel business is behind
Natürlich,
us.
natürlich, natürlich.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the
Ja.
final
Charlotte,
showdown
kannst du jetzt
between you
zur
and the
Hauptquest zurückgehen? Ich würde die Hauptquest
Please
gerne
feel
machen.
free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time.
Ja.
Let's hope the Phantom Weasel is caught by then.
Wiesel, Diesel.
If there's
Diesel
nothing
nuts.
else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
Okay. Zieh dich.
So, Lenny, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
Aww. Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy.
Bist du sicher, dass du allein mit ihm klarkommst, mit dem Dieb Sobel?
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too! Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done! Shall we go for it?
Hast du schon einen Plan?
The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the Weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Gut, jetzt aber. Die Quest ist mir egal. Wir machen jetzt die hier. Bang! Wollte ich davor schon machen. War nur ein bisschen schlecht getimed, dass der Legendenauftrag da ja Charlotte beansprucht hat. Aber hey, jetzt wissen wir, dass gleich Charlotte kommt, ja. Badusch. Oh. Nehmen wir noch kurz die Quest hier an. Ja, wenn ich glauben, bla bla, Fotoapparat, bla bla, wichtig, Menschenverstand, bla bla, überlasse die Sache dir, bla bla. Lass die Dokumente, bla bla, wichtig, bla bla. Laber, bla. Machte sie Stunden davon. Was machst du da? Hey, guten Tag. Guten Tag. Ich helfe dir. Du musst mir gar nicht sagen, was. Das kann ich auch später erfahren. Jetzt sage ich, ich helfe dir und dann lass mich in Ruhe, dann kann ich die Hauptquest machen. Das klingt doch nach einem Plan, oder? Du Laune. Gestionär. Aber mich nicht voll. Bam, Quest angenommen. Oh. Nouvellette. Es geht ab.
Nouvellette, we're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this.
Kurz zuvor im
It has
Palais
come to my
Mermonia.
attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Allegino.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the
Schön
ones
Wasser
that
trinken.
owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all.
What the fuck?
I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Oh, es ist so.
Though
Oh,
it could
oh.
officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the
Ins
same
Büro.
way, Miss Farina?
Legino, die Bedienstete, die vierte unter den 11.
Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Okay.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Bitte seid vorsichtig, Neuvillette. Olicino ist ein harter Hund.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Das ist schlecht.
Nasty! Threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Ist er etwa geflohen?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Aber warum gerade wir?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false
Plüschtier als
charges
Freund?
against you so that you
Nee.
may secretly investigate inside the fortress
Das hatte ich
during your
nicht.
detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Da du in einer sehr schwierigen Lage bist. Schließlich ist der Tag jung und so fort. Ja, ja.
No matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
Reluctantly.
You two
sure.
have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will
Natürlich.
rendezvous at the fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Oh shit.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Diese Einweimern ist schon abgemacht.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, You will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you
Your
leaving
treat.
now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Okay. Okay, warum sollte jemand ein Plüschtier schlagen? Ah ja, klingt vernünftig. Mal hier reinschauen, was gibt's da? Nix, okay. Oh, ich hab mit meinen Adleraugen direkt was Schönes gesehen. Oh ja. Oh ja. Eine Truhe. Was sind wir genau? Das muss die da sein. Ja. Zack, zack, zack.
Take them.
Take
have
them.
no need.
I have no need. Nicht gut. Weil Raiden Shogun ist toll. Hier setzt jemand aus. Bin ich mittlerweile Stufe 2? Nee. Ja, also gesagt. Was ist das? Was? Nee, okay.
I'll have that and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you.
Du hast wirklich eine Menge bestellt. Hast du nicht gerade nur wieder jetzt Kuchen aufgegessen?
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Okay. Natürlich, natürlich.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there.
Natürlich.
Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Ach, ganz schnell. Und dann gehen wir da raus und du bleibst. Oh. Ah, hier ist Charlotte.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Natürlich.
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him, but he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Hatschi.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Wir werden unsere Strafe absitzen und unsere Schuld reinwaschen, weil wir öffentlich das Ende eines Kriminalromans verraten haben.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh, but now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
Oh ja, siehst du, ich hab's dir gesagt.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. All right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the Warden of the Fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Mirapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
Mhm.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's
Oh
settled.
Gott.
The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Easy.
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
Natürlich. Haben wir hier noch ein paar Rezepte zu kaufen oder habe ich die schon gekauft? Ah. Rippes. Geil. Ich habe mir vorhin Karamell gemacht und habe da Apfelstücke reingeworfen. Mhm. Voll geil. Sehr zuckrig. Wir dürfen jetzt. Ist das die? Müssen wir hier hin? Da müssen wir auch wegen der anderen Quest hin, oder? Ich hoffe, wir werden nicht aufgehalten. Ich hoffe, wir werden nicht aufgehalten. Von dem Legendenauftrag. Das war richtig kacke.
Over here.
Over here. Du, 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 du. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Ja. Hä? Auf der Rückseite oder wie? Oh, Haben wir mal hingeguckt. Noch nichts gesehen. Aber wenn wir schon hier sind, schaue ich mal kurz was. Hier haben wir nämlich noch. Oh. Aha! Mal an. Vielleicht kann ich tricksen. Weiß nicht, wo ich genau sein muss. Vielleicht kann ich mich hochteleportieren, wenn die Höhe unwichtig ist. Schade. Gut wäre es gewesen. Vielleicht trotzdem noch? Komm schon. Komm schon. Komm schon. Keine Ausdauer mehr. Oh, ja. Nice.
We're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Mirapede from Arrhenius. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the
Wir
depths.
sind jetzt in One
The Fortress
Piece.
of Mirapede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Mhm.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Duki Duki.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
Also Stress mit Grizzly anfangen, das
Alright.
merke ich mir.
It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
Ah! Oh. Moment. Zur Fortsetzung des aktuellen Auftrags werden einige Auftragsorte folgender Aufträge beansprucht. Fortsetzung dieser Aufträge in dieser Situation nicht möglich. Ah. Aktuellen Auftrag vorsetzen. Und das, was wir jetzt machen, ist ja der aktuelle, richtig? Okay, gut, perfekt. Geht doch! Warum gehen die es nicht auf was schon? Aber hey, nicht gut. Dann sind wir hier jetzt wohl erstmal gefangen. Du. Oi. Musikwechsel?
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Nein, wenn wir schon hier sind, schauen wir uns um. Wo sind wir von der Karte aus? Ach, immer noch da drin. Aha. Nee. Hallo. Was ist da? Hydro. Hallo.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Okay.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Anwesend.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, This crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
Du schon mal hilfst uns.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Oh shit. Ich meine, wir haben die schlimmste Straftat von allen begangen.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Move it. Ich bin ein blöder Dude. Oh.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Deacon.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
Du wirkst nicht wie eine Wache.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons.
Oha.
Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress.
20% Rabatt bei Aldi.
Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Hast du jemals den Herzog gesehen?
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Bang! Hallo. Hallo. Kämpfen. Jetzt sind wir aber, haha, wie zu erwarten, in dem neuen Gebiet. Glaube ich. Moment, da müsste ich hier eigentlich. Nee. Egal. Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob es hier so Kisten gibt und so. Ich schaue jetzt mal nicht nach. Jo. Die Musik, okay, okay. Stille. Fängt der nächste Track an.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Okay, es hört nicht mehr auf. Oh, ey, geh in die Ecke. Also, weiß er nicht. Ecke? Ich will nicht in die Ecke.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meribid? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Denk schnell an etwas Trauriges.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us.
Dann könnten wir wirklich hier eingesperrt werden.
Hey, don't scare Paimon. Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
Okay. Okay.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here?
Was soll das etwa heißen?
They're already onto us?
Macht sich bereit für den Kampf. Ey, schau mal, wer da
numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
Anscheinend bist du der.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Wetter? Bist du dumm?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
Ja, Schenker, er hat sich sehr gut um uns gekümmert. Wirklich netter Kerl. Ich meine, er hat uns viel Zeug gesagt.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting. I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you.
André,
Thank
hallo.
you, Your Grace. Oh,
Was geht?
and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've
Ja, haben wir
already
schon
taken
Freunde
enough
gemacht.
time
Habe
here.
eine Frage, dann
Deacon,
schieß
if you
los.
would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
Brauchst du Jujutsu Kaisen?
He's going to
ja.
personally give us a cure? Huh.
Hab ich
Paimon
geschaut.
can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Lass uns ihm erstmal folgen.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Oh. Wieso fragst du? Und ein Bild. Boing. Angst dran, ne? Was ist das hier für ein... Ach, das ist einfach... Ah, man kann sich hier hin teleportieren. Kann man hier dann auch... Ah, und hier ist oberhalb. Es gibt ein Oberhalb und ein Unterhalb. Du suchst seit 2 Stunden random Stream und fragst die. Okay. Aber es müsste doch gar nicht mal so schwer sein, welche zu finden. Das ist ja... Er ist ja ziemlich gehypt. Ziemlich Mainstream schon fast. Ich meine, es ist ein guter Anime. Definitiv. Der hat den Hype auf jeden Fall verdient. Hobby los? Ja gut, wer nicht. Wer nicht. Ich will hier eigentlich noch nichts aufsammeln, bis ich... Aber dann muss ich halt... Na gut, egal. Folgen wir unserem Kollegen. Was ist da hinten?
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like
Ich
that?
bin 27.
We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world. But before you go in swinging,
Unterwasserwelt, ja, ja.
please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very
Hörst dich an
important
wie
place.
20.
The
Ja
Coupon
gut.
Cafeteria.
Ich glaube,
You can come
ab
here and
20
claim
altert
one
man eh nicht mehr
welfare
so
meal each
schnell.
day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now
free
everyone
meal.
gets a square meal every day.
Paimon muss nicht sterben.
Even no good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the
Sich so
Fortress of
außer
Meropide,
Genshin?
credit
Meinst
coupons
du
are the only
privat oder
currency, and
so
everything
auf
must
YouTube?
be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things more difficult for me.
Einiges. Moment. Ich beantworte dir das,
Rather
sobald
than
ich
saying
hier
that we're giving everyone a free meal
kein
here,
Storyzeug habe.
you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meropide.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Natürlich, natürlich.
Let's continue this way.
Okay. Schauen wir mal. Darf ich mich jetzt wieder frei bewegen? Perfekt. Also, was ich so spiele, alles Mögliche. In letzter Zeit habe ich Packlin gespielt. Da habe ich mir jetzt alle Achievements geholt. Hab jetzt mit Baba SU angefangen. The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom sollte ich mal weiterspielen. Das ist dann aber auch im Stream vermutlich. Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 habe ich recht weit gespielt. Bin aber wegen Baldur's Gate 3 habe ich weniger gespielt. Sollte ich auch mal weiterspielen. Pikmin 4 ist geil. Richtig gutes Spiel. Aber naja, eigentlich alles Mögliche auf Steam und halt auf der Switch. Oh. Was ist das da hier? Mitarbeiter der Tauschkantine. Meine Wohlfahrtsmahlzeit. Verstanden. Guten Appetit. Oh lol. Kann man das benutzen? Was ist das hier? Wo ist die? Wir haben was bekommen, aber wo ist das gelandet? Hier. Wenn es ihm ein Gericht und ein Los des Schicksals zu erhalten. Oh lol. Baba is you is so random. Inwiefern random? Ah, es ist ein richtig gutes Spiel. Das schmelzt einem aber voll den Kopf. Anwenden. Große Schüssel Tee. Toll, was für ein geiles Essen. Eine Schüssel Tee. Los des Schicksals. Das Glück ist nicht hier, sondern woanders. Oh. Oh, so ein Scheiß aber auch. Ist das jetzt hier sowas wie in Inazuma? Was ist los bei? Alles klar. Bye bye. Obwohl sie Leiter. Was verkaufst du hier? Hier können wir mal schauen, was es hier so gibt. Es gibt ganz viele Rezepte, okay? Man scheint davon auch einige zu bekommen von diesen Tauschdingern. Die für sowas hier ausgeben kann. Interessant. Na gut, schauen wir weiter. Okay. Habe ich mich gerade verguckt? Hier war doch noch... Egal.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
Okay.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
Klar, da will ich
I
mitmachen.
must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
Du scheinst mich gut zu kennen.
So, did you
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the
Technical
fees are also
Preise.
quite useful.
Als ob.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask
Ja,
what they're
Fisch.
used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Er ist auch Kryo? Ja, ich glaube die Kryo-Version von dir, oder halt. Man hat ja schon von ihm Zeug gesehen. Im Gameplay sah ja echt lustig aus. Box wie Box und so. Oh. Dürfen wir jetzt hier rein? Ja. Nein? Doch? Ah. Ups. Nee. Okay, hier ist falsch. Wie komme ich denn da hoch am besten? Irgendwo wird schon eine Treppe sein. Lassen wir uns von dem Glitzer-Faden führen. In die Richtung, ich verstehe. Boing. Ja! Wegpunkt! Ja, Mann! Gimme! Oh, habe ich gewartet.
Your Grace. Good morning.
Fitzroy.
I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez. That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry. Forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
Danke, Herr Herzog.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Hey, Linny? Mhm.
Oh!
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Okay, Linie ist hier. Warte mal. Scheint es aber keine normalen Kisten zu geben. Oh. Eine Melusine. Oh. Nee, eine Mischung. Vielleicht eine Melusine. Oder eine Mischung. Die hat aber auch. Die hat auch ein Element. Spielbarer Charakter. Die will ich. Sie gewinnen.
Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegewein.
Siegewein?
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Siegewein here is the Fortress of Merapede's head nurse.
Vermutlich eine Heilerin dann. Die will ich.
They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related
Hydro.
work all by myself down here.
Ein Hydro-Heiler mal
Since you
wieder.
seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join
Ich
us
hoffe,
for dinner.
jemand, wo das ganze Team heilen kann. Ich glaube, das wird mit Furina nützlich.
Important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Okay. Oh. Do 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 do. Wir haben ja schon eins gefuttert, bekommen, wie auch immer.
Does it meet your expectations?
Absolut nicht, wir haben einfach nur eine Schüssel Tee bekommen.
It looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
Der Punkt ist, es ist kostenlos.
Isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oha.
Oh, you mean the meals are random?
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria.
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure!
Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health?
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Siegewein.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Danke für deine Gastfreundschaft.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Hey, okay. Jetzt zurück. Haben wir jetzt einen Wegpunkt. Genau. Wird uns auch gut angezeigt, aber wir die gerade nicht sehen. Ist ganz angenehm. Eieiei. Ich habe heute einen neuen Charakter kennengelernt, den ich nicht kannte. Und die ist voll toll.
The Traveler in Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself.
Ja, ja, Schnauze.
Bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this. The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
Vielleicht weiß er mehr, als er zugibt.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
Da wir schon hier sind.
Yeah, you're right.
Was ist mit
We can
Lini?
go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
Da war noch was Wichtiges. Wir haben Lini gesehen.
You mean...
Linis Anwesenheit.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
Ich schätze, er ist aus demselben Grund wie wir hier. Stimmt, der gehört ja auch zu den Vertui.
Oh,
so,
right!
theoretisch.
Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
Schau, da drüben ist etwas. Ist etwas.
Huh?
Ah.
Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
Das beweist, dass er auch etwas vorhat.
If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
Okay.
Hey, you're finally awake!
Du bist früh auf.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
Hast du ihnen alles erzählt?
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry, we're going right away.
Ja, ja. Vielleicht. Oh. Okay, nee, wir müssen wohl. Wir sind nämlich langsam bereit. Oh, okay, wir haben Zeit. Perfekt. Wer ist nämlich eigentlich bereit, den Stream zu beenden? Ich möchte die Streams etwas kürzer halten, wenn ich so oft nacheinander streame. Sonst geht mir wieder die Motivation aus. Das geht ja gar nicht. Aber ich habe auf jeden Fall noch Spaß. Wir sind ja noch Hauptquest. Schön, schön, schön. Haben viel zu tun. Und ja. Ich muss mir noch überlegen, wie ich das mache. Weil eigentlich will ich keine Primos ausgeben. Ich will Furida, aber gleichzeitig ist er voll nice. Aber er ist auch Hydro und ich habe jetzt gerade einen neuen Charakter gesehen, wo Hydro ist. Also will ich ihn vielleicht doch nicht. Weil es schwerer wird, mehrere Charaktere zu leveln. Na egal. So würde ich dann jetzt beenden. Nächstes Mal geht's weiter. Mit der Hauptstory. Oh ja. Ich bin natürlich wieder ein Riesenfan von der Musik. Und wir haben ein neues Gebiet. Aber habe ich das da hier noch nicht mal wirklich erkundet. Soll ich mal machen. Ah. Oder so. Wenn ich jetzt dann würde sagen, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal. Ciao.